long and
long.
strong,
Really?
baby. Let's go to the
Let's
moon.
go. Nice, love it. Man, it's pretty weird to me, but because I mean I'm looking at the 4 hours. I know you're looking at maybe 3 minutes. I am following right now or today. I was following a little bit of your show, not all the way, but I am actually looking for a couple of shorts. For example, in Ada Cardano, looking to play it out a little bit of a short and no rebouncing. On, for example, Cake, it played out fantastically. AVAX played out fantastically. The shorts that I'm looking at, so it feels weird and fun that you tell me, hey, you know what, we are long or I'm long, right? And that I love it. I love it. Hey, what's up, bro? Let me bring on my camera. Ah, showing out those guns. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
I quit doing that because every time I pushed my guns in here, they just went back to like the abdomen.
I'm running up and down the stairs packing, bro. So I'm hot.
The hottest other out there, brother. Love it.
Whatever.
You blushed. You
Don't be
blushed.
gay, bro.
All right, I'll try not to. I'll try not to. Hey, Spee, I see you, brother. Welcome, my friend. Long time no see. Great to see you back, my friend. Nice to have you around. Also, shout out to variancing here like Jaga DT. What's up, Stan, Little Fish. Hills we got for Variant Spee, of course. And who's the other veteran? Hey, hi, who Narok, what's up, bro? And welcome, guys. Today, we'll take a look at what's going on because I have a short secret right now going on in my head. Let me bring up first my traits that we gave yesterday in the class, and I'll throw it back to you because I'm very eager to see what's the long position that you might be already taking. What are you looking at here? And of course, I mean, I do see my 4-hour candle right here pushing upwards. This was Cake. You mentioned you trade this weirdest thing. I know, but they played out. So I was expecting to go a little bit farther down on the first movement, then bounce up. Seems like we fall a little bit short in that movement, which is fine. Coming back down, we should be already taking some profits and moving our stop to entry. And at this point, this is a free trade. Basically, it's a paid for trade, and I'm gonna be leaving it until we can maybe get somewhere around here. I do see a high order block, dynamic reactor coming in strong. Not only that, we have a liquidity zone and also my VRVP. Let me see, where's my VRVP? It showed an area of liquidity right there. So let's see. Well, maybe it has already changed a little bit. Maybe that liquidity is starting to shrink. But, well, we still have this high order block, which for me, it's magnetic. We're still below the zero line. And despite we could have an early flip of the rebound, I think a little bit of that movement could still be possible. So I'm aiming for my TP number 2 to be right at 268. The other one that played out very nicely was AVAX. Let's take a look at AVAX. In here, I was expecting that movement to a downside. There we go. We enter right here, right now. There we go. We're looking for right now a possible flip of the ribbon right here. And if we have a flip of the ribbon, let me just get rid of all of this spaghetti. We might be taking a long position right here. But I'm thinking, Alex, and this is why I'm a little surprised, right? But I mean, I want to see what's your plan. And what you're seeing in the charts is that I believe that we might still have a little bit more of bearish power here, right? And I'm pushing to get maybe a lower entry on altcoins, of course. Talking about Bitcoin, for me, it's just consolidating. It is quote unquote boring because boring markets is where usually you make your money. But look at this. I am expecting, because this dynamic reactor is sneaking below us like slightly, that we can have some sweep of some lows right here to 116,800 and then a small bounce up before breaking and having a small bear market right around the 2nd, 3rd of August. So the upcoming week. But That's completely speculation based on what I'm saying, because we are below the dynamic reactor. We're forming an inverted goose head, which usually leads to bounce up and then down. And well, then what it scares me the most, it is so like the price action is so flat, it's so vanilla, and the dynamic reactor is sneaking slowly below it, right? So we might not have that bouncing power out of the dynamic reactor. Instead, they might just march together, and then maybe the price action kind of like squeeze through the price action squeeze through the dynamic reactor. But that's what I'm saying. Well, how was your trading day today, and what are you seeing in the markets?
It was crazy, man. Bitcoin, my God. No comment. Just very because Donald Trump tweeted and India got tariffs, right?
Oh,
So it was crazy. I'm long from here, okay? That's kind of where I got long, but in here, I mean, I took I took 5 trades today,
Holy
4
shit.
for 5. I was up 250. Now I'm up like 1300 now. From this long. But I mean, look at this, right? Zip, zip, go, right?
Right.
I took the break of this trend line, holding orb continuation VWAP here. Okay. So flipping VWAP, all of this pointing in this direction. So that's the trade that I took. That made me all the money. But in between here, my God, OC, like absolute effing chaos, man. Like, what a shit show of a morning. It was like, so I was looking for price to get up to the VWAP. So like for me, we had SFP here, took that up, right? Stop loss entry, stop me out, right? So made like $50, right? Same here, stop loss entry, made like $50, right? Got stopped out here, right? Lost like $60 break even trade. So like it was complete and utter chop, right? And when we look at anything like the NASDAQ here, look at the NASDAQ, my God, right? Like the NASDAQ, like complete like heartbeat, the heartbeat monitor thing here, and then up and then back down and then up and then back down. So this has been chaos, and it is FOMC day, so it is like all the Fed press conference, interest rate decisions, then India tweet, and then we have a crypto something today about the holdings.
Oh yeah, of the ETF,
which is important too. On if the U.S. is going to buy whatever currency, digital currency, blah blah blah. So absolute insane day. Looks like we're coming back to my stop loss right now. That is moved into profits, but an insane day really for the trading market. I was looking for a retest of the previous highs. Clearly, we're coming down to some of these order blocks since breaking out here. Now it would be if we could break out of this trend line here and continue upwards. But absolute chaos, bro. So for me right now, a little bit of patience, and we'll see what we get, man, because it's a very highly manipulated market today. And it's in days like this, sometimes it's just best to go for a vacation. Because it can end up ruining you, right? You can end up being on the wrong side. Look how fast this dumped, right? Chop, dump, right? So stuff like this, you don't really want to be a victim here, right? So be patient. But the long that I took was very simple. Okay, so you have higher highs and higher lows coming back into the market here. Very, very easy trade for me. Okay, and that is we come into here, so you can see that we get a bounce out of here. So this is the start of it. So this is a 786 of the range. So if I go into here, we have an idea, right? Always top-down analysis. So what is the idea? The idea is that we are going to bounce off of our 786. So we go from swing low to swing high, right? And we have our 786 level that we hit perfectly here with an order block, right? So we hit that perfectly. Now we're looking for this to bounce out of here. That's why we're taking longs, okay? 786 golden pocket came down perfectly, tapped that. Now let's go into the 5 minutes so you can see the little tap there, which is perfect. So that's what starts the idea of that, hey, we should get long here. Okay, so that's the idea. If we fail and we lose this, we're looking to SFP at a here and go, or we're looking to come down to the lows of the range. Okay, but we didn't do that, right? We didn't do that, so we should be looking for longs as long as we're holding, right? And we held, right? So that's our narrative, right? That's our bias. Okay, what happened here? We had uptrend, we broke down, we retested OC special and broke down this morning, back down into here, right? And we basically the ugliest balloon dog you can imagine, but that's a balloon dog in itself, okay? This is just, this one got hit by a car, okay? So this one here, right? How do we get into something like this? Well, we're waiting for higher highs and higher lows to be established, and we start to get that here. Okay, so we have these higher highs and higher lows, right? And we have this downtrending symmetrical triangle, my favorite, right, OC? So we're trying to get out, right? Trying to get out. So what happens here is we get a couple of really nice patterns in here. Okay, so candle patterns on short-term time frames. First, we got a doji engulfing right here on the way out, right? Then we get 3 white soldiers, bing, 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 right? We get a retracement, bullish engulfing candle, closing above the orb. Now I'm really interested, right? I'm really interested. This tells me I should be preparing for a long. What do we get? An OC special again, a breakout retest of that downtrending momentum here. Reclaim of the orb, reclaim of the VWAP. Okay, look at this thing, absolute shit show, right? And then off we went, boom, right? Valhalla. Now we're dumping again. So where are we looking? Oh, golden pocket right now, right? We're looking in here. VWAP, yeah. So we're looking in here again for a bounce. Well, we get the bounce. Who knows? Okay, so these are the things that I'm always looking for when I'm trading. Retest of previous highs clearly didn't work. Rotation down. Okay, so, but that was a nice long, right? I mean, this is a really fast 1% move where I made a lot of money, right? So where do we get rejected from? The resistance. Where is that resistance? Higher term time frame. Okay, this is probably why OC is short. Downtrending resistance, right? Guess what we hit? Downtrending resistance, rejection, okay? Big rejection. So for me, treat it like a range for now. Aggressive. Halfway down the candle. I don't know if we're going to bounce out of here. We'll see. But patience will prevail in this kind of situation. And be prepared for massive volatility, right? It's going to come down. It's going to hunt you out. It's going to crush your feelings. You're going to go home and you're going to cry. So either don't participate or practice some good risk management. Like I said, I took 5 trades on the live stream. I got stopped out 5 times, right? And then I took 1 trade after the live stream. I made my money. I was up $150, luckily, because I take profit 1, stop loss to entry. Take profit 1, stop loss to entry, right? So that's it, right? And when we get into that, mindset of wealth preservation, not gambling, we can survive or make money, right? Some days we just need to survive. Some days we can make lots of money. But at the end of the day, it's about keeping our money and having time in the market as traders, right? So that we can let our high probability trade setups play out, right? And that's kind of where I'm at right now. So for now, everything points to Mr. Chair Powell. And Donald Trump tweeted saying, I think he started calling him something late, like he's Mr. Late or something like that. It's ridiculous, bro. It's too funny. He's calling him something now. He tweeted out, oh man, and he was
he's
like,
such
Mr.
a bully, bro.
Oh man, right? Imagine him in school. He probably got bullied, and now he got rich. Now he bullying people, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Crazy. This guy's a troll, man. This guy's a troll.
Absolutely.
So
I
yeah,
think
we got that at 2:30 FOMC today. It should be a very very volatile market, and I mean, buckle up, as they say. Buckle up. Prepare for the chaos. For me, buy low, sell high, right? So right now we're in a range on Bitcoin. A lot of the altcoins have come down to like some buy levels for me, but really no trade right now. Like Ethereum, Solana's coming down to a key level right now. Yeah. Pepe coming down to a key buy level right now. Aerodrome, same thing. Pump and dumps though, man. I mean, if you can survive this volatility, virtual looking at $1.29 to $1.15. Lots of things. What are you looking at, OC?
I'm looking at Daga's chart. Hilarious. I mean, but I love it. I love it. That guy
can't
is
see
a.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You're
That
a
guy
mess,
is a genius.
You can read that?
Sunset? I think he's just messing around. I think he's messing around because he's sharing a very clean chart, and Aaron was, "Hey, what a clean chart!" And I just turned everything off, and I told him, "Hey, wait till you see mine." Of course, that was that joke, but yeah. Sunset says, "Hey, OC, what is your shirt?" Oh, my shirt. Thanks for noticing. Let me show it to you. Here it is. This is
It's a
an
monkey.
Aztec. it's a
Aztecian
snake.
monkey.
It's a snake. It's a feathered snake. So there's the feathers. Yeah, there's the thing.
You know
and
that
there's
dinosaurs had feathers?
oh yeah, I've heard that. I heard that the most recent discoveries, right? They do have feathers, right? So this is actually a local artist shirt, and this is one of our ancient Aztec gods. So it is the feathered snake, the one that comes down from the Chichen Itza pyramid. So yeah, thank you for noticing. It's one of my favorite ones, and it's also very bright green, and it has, how do you call that? That where it's a little hairy, like it's like I don't know,
Fuzzy.
fussy. It's fussy.
Fuzzy,
That's how.
or it's like textured, right?
Look at the snake. I love it, bro. Yes, exactly. It has it's yeah, like little hairs, and it's like
Yeah.
petting a.
It's fuzzy.
It's fussy. It's fussy. Yeah. Quetzalcoatl, exactly. Sure, you got him. You got that one. Quetzalcoatl. Yes, that is the feather snake, ancient god of Mayans. Thank you for noticing. I really appreciate that. So let's take a look at what I'm looking at because things are moving to the downside in my perspective. Remember, Alex was right now on the 1 minute. I'm on the 4 hours. So a one candle for me, it's like the whole day for him. He has mentioned that sometimes it's like watching paint dry. The 4 hours.
Yeah, I can't do it, bro.
I love it. I love it. Oh man! And for me, the 1 minute is like I blinked and the damn thing just moved. Come on, is it Houdini or what? But it's just like a matter of perspective. But this is, and I've bring this before. Let me just bring it back once again. And let me clear this up. All right. So I still stand behind this analysis, but let's clear this up for a second, and let's go to daily, because you also showed a balloon duck playing out, right? And I really am getting so anxious, bro, because if I go all the way around and I'm looking at the daily, oh, sorry about this, I'm seeing a triple legged, long necked balloon duck in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
You got some weird dogs in Mexico, man.
It's
I
because
don't know, man.
they drink the water out of the street puddles. That's why they grow 3 legs and stuff. And they grow an extra leg. But that's giving me anxiety because I know a balloon dog, it's a bullish pattern, right? It's a dinosaur. Yeah, we're only missing the feathers in here, right? We're just missing the feathers or the wings on the dragon. So it's getting me anxious. I've seen balloon dogs having a breakout to the
I
downside.
found a
That's
Mexican dog right there.
oh, but holy shit! By the way, we have the fucking ugliest dog out there, man, and they're such a
Wow.
cutie. Yeah, man, that dog for real. Wait. Let's. What is the fucking name of the Mexican dog other than the Chihuahua? It is a hairless dog.
Hairless Mexican dog. Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
a Zolo. Zolo.
But
What's it called? A Zolo. It's
Xolo,
XOLO. Is
Xolo.
it that one?
Yeah, Xolo
Xolo,
Squinkle. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
Here it's pronounced Cholo, like CH, like Cholo Squinkle or Xolo Squinkle.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Xolo
those.
Squeakley.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
And this is the.
disgusting.
It is, man. It is. And this is the good pictures of them because if you just see them, they're like taking straight out of Chernobyl. Man, I don't know, but I'm still proud of that.
Chernobyl.
Yeah, like, I'm still proud of that race. Still, yeah, but they're ugly as fuck. To be honest, they're ugly as fuck. So yeah, I mean, you're right when you say we have some ugly dogs in here in Mexico. You're right. Why can I say that? Looks dead lethal. It is cute, and they have a fantastic personality. But yeah. So
You got to if you're that ugly. It's like a. Like
how is he like, dude? He's an awesome personality. You know what's coming.
He's a nice guy.
It's a nice guy, absolutely. So the same thing's happening here. This nice guy balloon dog is giving me anxiety because I've seen balloon dogs kind of like go a little bit downwards like this, but in this case, since we're talking daily, like I'm aiming at the 114. Not only because we could be having right here a fair value gap, because also we have some. Come on, where are you? My support and resistances, they have moved. Man, why? There it is. So we have a special, or on our range, we have some special areas right there. And if we start turning things on the 4 hours, you'll see also that we got, let me go back to the 4 hours. Here it is, the 110 and 114. It is almost right below the previous low. So thinking of revisiting it once again, I think it's not out of the question. But if we zoom back in, well, things are not looking that bullish, right? So which will get accordingly to maybe the sweep of the lows that I will be expecting. So just be warned. Another important thing, remember that the balloon dogs are bullish. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we have that massive bump by the end of the upcoming month. I do believe that we're going to have a little bit of shakiness in the first week or 2 weeks of what was it? June, July, May. So yeah, we need to be prepared for that. Let me go over now a couple of other stuff that I have here. I want to do a top-down analysis, and I want to take a look at F Ethereum. Today it's not gonna be Fidelity Ethereum, it's fuck Ethereum. Yes, with all of those letters. So let's take a look at fuck Ethereum because fuck Ethereum, man, it's not doing anything. Come on, I'm poking it with a stick and the damn thing is not moving. I do see it like maybe creating the flag, this bullish flag, but at the same time, it's just going below the zero line. And then the prime score says it's bullish. Yes, I know it says it's bullish because we need a bigger stick. Absolutely, man. No, maybe he's gonna. If I bring my bigger stick, it's gonna yell daddy to me. So not really. Let's just leave it to do its own thing. All right, bad joke right there. Sorry about that. So the point is that it's just not moving. We're making that rising wedge. Usually rising wedges tend to break to the downside. And then sometimes I wonder why I never get monetized on my channel, right? Well, I think I know the answer. And so what are we going to be doing here? I would say it, and this is why F Ethereum, we need to wait. We need to wait. And am I on a support zone? Absolutely. Am I bullish? Yes, of course, I'm bullish. But being bullish doesn't mean that I could not be having a retracement to another bullish support, which would be a dynamic reactor. So, yeah, so sorry for that, Sensen. Really sorry. All right, so the point is that we can still go low. And if I'm expecting a Bitcoin drop back down like I'm expecting that, I'm also could be expecting a Ethereum pullback, right? Added to it is not such a big high from where we were before, and I will be just waiting for a reaction. So here is going to be my plan for Ethereum. I'm going to be going into a lower time frame. I want to go to the 15 minutes. Let me click away here, and what I'm going to be doing right here is creating a more professional looking trend line, right? Let's pretend that I trade for living. For once in a lifetime. No, just kidding. But yeah, I mean, let's create that that trend line. And I'm gonna be offsetting this a little bit to the outside right here, right? Just to give myself that little wiggle room. I'm gonna lock it and then right click on it one more time and adding an alert to it. Also, since this is gonna be on the 15 minutes and I already have 4-hour trend lines, I'm gonna change its thickness to maybe 2 or even 1, and then pull back the opacity down, or just throw it back a little bit to make it more transparent, less visible. So at this point, I'm going to be trying to ignore the rest of it, all of that spaghetti. And let me center this. Let me also get rid of this. And I'm going to be looking for breakout patterns or bottoming patterns. So far, we have another trend line here coming in high, which creates a symmetrical triangle from here. So we have a symmetrical triangle from there, which is 50-50. Looking at the bigger picture, we have, of course, not taking my eyes off the ball, we have the big bullish flag, all right, coming back down like it is doing so right here. So what is it going to be? Am I going to have a higher high, which I don't have already, which is going to imply that I'm going to have a breakout? If so, breakout, retest, off we go for the scalp on the 4 hours, all right? Or a swing trade on the 15 minutes, which right now is looking that we are creating a goose head with a bearish divergence. So goose head further move to the upside, to then a little retracement, right? And then the bearish divergence also talks about a retracement. So I think it's in line of what I'm thinking. Maybe it's not gonna be playing out exactly as I'm drawing it, but I think we're very close of how things might be playing out. And look at that. Just out of looking at this, we're in equilibrium, and would make sense to break to the premium zone to then reject out of the premium zone. Alex hates those. Yeah, Alex hates those symmetrical triangles. What else we have here? Ethereum 4,000, Ethereum 12,000. Oh yeah, dude, how did they make that metallic picture? That guy is just the weirdest. He's a good person. He's a guy with a good personality. All right, going to other coins that I'm looking into. It's Litecoin. Litecoin, I'm looking to start with the more normal tokens because Alex says that I trade weird ones. So I'm trying to go mainstream. So looking at Litecoin, the 15 minutes, we are ranging. And this is a big opportunity because I think, there we go. If we can see where we could be bouncing up and down, we have a cheat code, right? So for now, and I haven't done this, I'll just do it on the 4 hours really quickly. There we go. I'm gonna be drawing 2 alerts in there, and also I'm gonna be drawing a box right down here to consolidate my ranging scenario, right? That doesn't mean that I cannot spike out. It just means, and let me just get rid of this, that I'm expecting this to move back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for a little while. And let's just get rid of this oscillator for now and bring my other one in here. There we go. And once again, I'm seeing that goose head pattern. In fact, this is looking fantastic as a goose head. This has all of those characteristics, like very nice profile. Look at that, very nice other color pick. And well, that usually means that we're gonna go further up for then coming back down. So short incoming, scalping short, 15 minutes incoming from somewhere around up here. So let's go for that short right there. Oh, that's the long. Let's go right here in the middle between the previous highs and the other previous highs right here. My stop loss is going to be at my previous other zones right there, and then give myself a little bit of a wiggle room, and then aiming for right below that area right here. That will give me my next possible Litecoin trade. Why am I trying to scalp it? Because this is where the money is at when you find those ranges. Is it dangerous? Absolutely, because the range has gone over for a little while. So the longer that we're into the range, the more the possibilities for that range to be broken there is. So let's go take a look at the 4 hours, because that is where I'm going to be trying to actually make my money. And we have lost a trend line. Perfect. We were expecting that loss of that trend line if you follow on previous classes. But we were so close to that dynamic reactor, which is right here, right? That for me, it was not worth it on the 4 hours. What am I expecting? Breakout, retest, off we go. There we go. So I'm going to be also using the breakout of the 15 minutes range to predict when and how am I going to be having that breakout retest on the big Litecoin symmetrical triangle. Talking about things breaking. BNB. BNB also was one of those ones that I was expecting to break. Did not trade it once again. Why? Because I need confirmation. And we already have it. I mean, we already have it. Right now, look at the candle. Let me zoom into those candles. Let me bring up chunky candles in the room. There we go. And right now, till at this point, we have a doji candle, right? Which is an indecision candle. That goes in line with almost having a flip of the ribbon. I'm imagining that. It's happening only in my head right now, for now. Right? But I'm trying to front run it because we are very close to flip of the ribbon zones, 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 flip of the ribbon zones. So that's why I need to be aware that despite it could happen something like this, right? It could also happen something like that that goes all the way down in the depths of our oscillator, which again is not bad. It's only telling me that I just would need to wait a little bit more for that pull up. If we go farther low in here, our entry point is going to also come back down. So just keep that in mind. So far, as things are playing out, I think we could be generating a new trend line like that, all right? And coming back up to in between this area right here, and that is because we have a previous high and a predictive range line. But then I'm also seeing these two loud order blocks. Order blocks tend to be magnetic, more so after we're bouncing off another almost 100%, 99% bullish soft order block. The question will be, will this soft order block be hard enough to launch the price high enough for this other order block to act as a magnet and pull the price towards it? Or is this order block right down here, the soft order block, is going to be weak enough that we're just going to flop and not even get to the loud order block? Think about that. Sorry. That's what I'm seeing, or that's why I'm having my entry point. Where is it right now? At 811, trying to compensate the lack of strength of this soft order block. And just so we are riding the same idea, this is going to be half of an entry here, And look at here, right between these two order blocks, right here, I'm going to be setting another half of an entry. So in case we hit up, I could be jumping in with an average entry to the upside, basically improving my risk reward ratio. So far, Binance, BNB, hate that coin, love that coin at the same time. It's on its way to a possible bounce to the upside, looking for that possible long if I catch it, but if not, I don't care about taking the long. I care about positioning myself for the next possible short scenario. XRP, my favorite coin already, better than Bitcoin. Selling my house for XRP, kind of things. Just kidding. My favorite meme coin, if I can classify it like that. All right. So we've been very flat in here. We have a bullish divergence, but so far our oscillators not looking good. Good. Look at that. It's kind of like just in there, and we've seen that before, where we make a little pause, and then instead of really bouncing up, coming back down, and that has to do with your money flow. Look at the money flow. It is the same that we had it back in here. So we're going negative on that money flow, and that money flow seems like it wants to keep going lower. So far, despite you can see this is just a plan B, but plan A is actually going lower. You can see it right there on my 299 and 286 possible entries. Just to be fair, I'm looking at the center of those. All right. So that's where I'm going to be looking for a possible entry. And for plan B, if I'm wrong, because I need to always plan in case I'm wrong, because remember, nobody's perfect. The market is manipulated, or whatever other thing that might happen along the way. All right. No one knows. So in case I'm wrong and it just goes the other way around, where is my resistance? My resistance is below this area of interest. What else do I have there? Well, then I had two big institution areas, so I'm aiming at the center. What else do I have in here? I have a golden line, all right? What else do I have in there? Well, I have, there we go, a blue line at the same time. So look at that, everything is pointing at the same zone, all right? So if I break to the upside, I'm going to be looking this for rejection area, short scalp to the downside, see if I hold, take 50% out, keep it, and if it goes up, I hit switch and I enter on my way up to continue with the trend. If it breaks and keeps going downwards, I'm already 50% out and keep my entry to keep falling back down. All right, so far we'll investigate that once we are here if we get there. But so far, things are not looking that bullish despite this bullish candle. And we can see that. Look at that rejection and come back up with strength. And we came back down. So be patient with XRP is the special kit in the blog. So yeah, just take it as it comes. So that's what I'm seeing right now on the altcoin section, Alex. Are you looking at anything else?
Yeah, so just looking at virtual as well, and looking at Pepe. So looking for an ETH play, really. I mean, we can look at my chart here, looking for Bitcoin to bounce here and hold VWAP. So let's take a look right now at looking for Bitcoin to bounce up here. So coming back, retesting the orb. Okay, so obviously a V-shaped rejection here. But coming back into our order block here, looking for a bounce and holding the VWAP here, and then trying to push back up and breaking this downtrending momentum. However, if we're going for like a more of a swing play, I'm looking at virtual right now for a potential bounce. Okay, so looking at this, I got key areas in here. I can get rid of all of this in here, and we can look here. So we're looking down here at 129. Got a lot of confluence in this area here, trying to hold this final pink box, okay? So trying to hold in here for virtual. Then looking at Pepe here, trying to hold this 11 here. I don't know, 4 zeros 11. Okay, trying to hold that area as well. My alert just went off for Pepe as well. So looking to see if that holds. Okay, if you're looking for some other ones, for we got Arbitrum here. So Arbitrum's a nice ETH play as well. Breakout retest OC special here. Nice liquidity sweep right now. Okay, so that's nice in my opinion. If we're looking at this on a higher term time frame, right? You have a liquidity sweep and bullish divergence right now, so you have lower lows and higher lows. Okay, so you just want to see strength, right? You want to see the strength in here. If you see the strength, no problemo. You're holding. You're going to Valhalla. You'd be looking to come all the way back up to at least this trend line in here. Okay, at least. So you hold it, stop loss below the low, and looking to rotate back up to that area in here. If you hold. If not, what does this look like? This looks like a head and shoulders. So OC could be absolutely right. Don't ever fade OC because he's smart. Okay. But you could be coming all the way down here. Just saying. So be prepared for anything. Wait for confirmation. You can also look at like optimism, another leveraged east play. You can see that a lot of these things are basically a make or break levels. Okay, so if we're drawing these, right, we do not want to see them lose these areas. Otherwise, we're looking at much lower prices. Okay, so not out of the woods yet, but we'll see if it does hold. Coming into FOMC, it's going to be a wild day. So trade safe, be safe. Touch some grass, touch some ass.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So this is all that we have time for today. Thank you so much for joining, Alex. As always, a pleasure. A hot auditor here in the house. Look at that, showing some guns. What, man? I really, I'm trying to be nice. Not that gay. I'm trying to be right on that line, right? Between gay and bro.
You coming, when are we having your wedding, man? Where are we going, bro?
Oh, Cosimo.
You gotta get the wedding bod. You cannot Cosmo, but you can't. Come on. You gotta be able to see it,
Dude, I'm just saying that I have more other stuff than that. How you call your panza, your stomach, right? Your belly. Yeah. So just throwing that out there. I can still.
You'll be okay.
I'll be okay. But
you can still see it.
I can still
like
see
a baby holding an apple.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's there, right? I know it's there. I just need to lean forward a little bit, right? But no, just kidding.
As long as she says that it's there.
Exactly. I still do my checkup every day just to see if it hasn't fall out. No, just kidding. But I'm going gym. I'm going to the gym. Already paid for the gym, so there you go. Sometime when you see me, you're gonna be seeing a Hulk Hogan OC, maybe.
Ooh, brother.
There you go. Yeah, but getting a little bit more in shape before the wedding. Wedding is going to be taking place, not quite confirmed just now, but we've talked to the church, and we're planning it to be on January the 12th. So, guys, awesome. I'm going to be what is it? Confirming you guys for invitation. Whoever wants to come, you are more than welcome. You just need to confirm me, right? So I can separate the place. And absolutely, we're gonna be seeing you guys in the next upcoming months.
Awesome.
Love it.
All right, guys. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. See you guys later.
See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.